So I was just walking by the TV. My wife was sitting there watching TV, and they had this ad for Experian where you can go online and you can dispute different items on your credit report to determine whether or not they're actually valid. So let's get into that. So the first thing that you need to know about disputes is that realistically they're a bit unethical. And the reason I say that is because a lot of the times what you'll find, especially with these credit repair companies, is what they're doing is they're disputing items that you know are yours. You know that you actually owe this money. You know that this is something that is correct. So it's kind of the wrong way to go about things. It's unethical, number one. Number two, you lose quite often when you try to do disputes like this. You'll win some, don't get me wrong, but it's not necessarily the best way to go about it. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, going back to what the original issue was me seeing this commercial for Experian, and there's others. I think Credit Karma allows you to do the same thing. You need to look at the fine print. Very important that you look at the fine print, because once you agree to dispute online on their site, what you're going to find is that there's this small print in there that says you must use an arbitrator if you disagree with the results of your dispute. For example, if you dispute something that you actually know is wrong, but Experian or Credit Karma or whatever one of them says, oh, but we think it's right, you cannot sue them. You cannot go before a judge and plead your case as to why this information is correct or incorrect. You can't do it. You have to go through an arbitrator. And I'm telling you right now, what that means is you gave up one of your rights. And they've got it in writing because you signed off on it in their terms of agreement. So make sure you read that fine print first. I am not an attorney, so I want to make sure that that's clear. So you need to make sure you speak to an attorney if you find that it's something that you want to do, but you want to make sure you protect yourself at the same time. Speak to your attorney. So that's all I got to say on that. The biggest issue, like I said, is make sure you read the fine print before you do something like this. Before you go online and dispute on one of their sites, make sure you read the fine print, because don't forget, Experian is one of the creditors. I'm sorry, one of the credit reporting agencies. Don't forget that Credit Karma, it's all owned by these credit reporting agencies. All of these are. So, like I said, they're going to protect themselves first and foremost. They're not there to protect you. They get paid to report on you. And it's your job to make sure that information is absolutely accurate. Once again, if you want to learn how to do it right, which is not disputing whether or not something belongs to you. There's another way of doing it that's much more intelligent, and I'll be sharing some more information on that in the future. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm going to give more great information on this YouTube channel and in my Facebook group, and I'll leave a link below for all of that information. Love, peace, and hair grease.